Welcome back to this week's episode of Unlocked. I am super excited about today's episode. I know I say that every time, but I genuinely am excited. We have on Blake Proehl, and hopefully I said his name right.
Thank you so much. Thanks for having me.
Of course. So your story is very unique and interesting. I think I came across you on social media. That's how I found you. And then I told my girl, like, well, I have to have him on. I think it would be fun. Awesome. But tell me a little bit just about, like, how would people know you?
Okay, so I think my last name comes from my dad. My dad played in the NFL for like 17 years. Super Bowls, right? 4 Super Bowls, played for 17 years. So like a lot of times if I'm at like an airport or anywhere in public and I say like Blake Proehl, they'll be like, oh, is your dad Ricky Proehl? So I would say that's like number one, honestly.
Wow. Okay.
So, yeah, I mean,
you grew up in like a sports family.
I did.
Because your brother also played sports.
He did. He played football as well. We both kind of wanted to be like my dad. So we both like went full head of steam football.
And what were the year, like when did your dad play? From what year to what year?
Lord, I know he retired in 2007. I don't know. I think he was drafted in like 90. Well, let's subtract 90 because like 2007, 17
and
years.
How old are you?
90 plus 17 is right.
Yeah, we'll
2007.
Go with
that makes sense.
Yeah, we'll go with that. And how old are you?
I'm 27.
27. Yeah. Okay, so you're a baby.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm 29,
I guess I feel not like a baby, but I guess so.
Okay, so your dad obviously played in the NFL for a long time. I feel like you grew up and you lived, breathed, died like football. That's what you did. And then you got drafted. Well,
did not get drafted.
Didn't get drafted. There was that you thought you were.
I thought I was going to get drafted.
You declared that you were going to the draft.
And then I signed a free agency deal, like undrafted free agent with the Minnesota Vikings.
Okay.
Yes.
And what was that feeling like? I mean, it has to be hard, right? Like
it is. It's like, it's hard to explain really. I mean, you can probably imagine like you work your entire life to make it to the NFL. So like a lot of kids don't even get the chance to even try out or go to a training camp. So for me, like I just wanted the door to open.
Yeah. Well, it also has to be hard too, right? Like the pressure of coming from a father.
Like there were times like in high school and college where I'd catch like a touchdown or something and they'd be like, that's touchdown, Blake Proehl. And I'm like, bruh.
Stop.
You know what I'm saying? So like I always did feel like I had that shadow, but like my dad was the best dad ever. So like it was never like hard feelings.
No, it's nothing against him, but it's also, we are all like this. Like I can relate to that, like growing up on TV and people would be like, oh, that's Ty Chrisley's daughter. And I finally got to a point where I was like, no.
Yep.
I'm Savannah. Nice to meet you.
Yes. So you understand.
Yeah. So it does get hard. Cool. There is some kind of, it's nothing against your father by any means, but there is some kind of like searching for your own identity of like, no, this is me and this is what I stand for.
100%.
And so when you declared for the draft and you didn't get drafted, like, were you almost positive? Like, all right, I'm getting drafted.
I would say like, they come out with like where they think you'll get drafted at. And it was like anywhere from like, if I was drafted really early for my stock, it'd be like round 3 and then it could go all the way up to round 7, obviously. But I really didn't go in. I learned from a young age to lower my expectations and then I'd be happier on the backside. So, I mean, I remember being like pretty upset because like every kid who plays football, like their dream is to have their name called in the draft. And so that just kind of gave me like an extra chip on my shoulder, which like I love having anyways. So honestly, I was upset, but I just, like I said, I wanted that door to just open. Yeah. And I got that door open and that's all I really needed at the time. So. And
when you signed as a free agent, you obviously then have to like earn your spot, right? Like
extra.
It's not.
You got to work twice as hard.
Yeah. It's not being handed to you. It's not like you have to prove, okay, I deserve a spot here. And what was that like? Like, what did that look like?
I mean, really just like every day in the building, like showing up early, being the last one there, like watching extra film, just kind of working your tail off, like showing the coaches that you're there and you're taking it seriously. Because a lot of kids, like once they get there, they're like, oh, I made it.
Yeah.
And like really that's like not even, it's literally just the beginning. So for me, it was just like showing up in every way that I can, like in the building, and like showing the coaches that like I should have been a draft pick. Like to me, it was showing my own coaches, my own teammates that I should have been the one drafted, you know? And that's kind of how I've always been. I've always had like a chip on my shoulder.
And what about your dad during that process?
Yeah.
Was he like helping you along the way?
Yeah, for sure. He's also extremely competitive, so he also thought I should have been drafted and like all this stuff. But yeah,
that's typical dad.
yes,
you know?
of course. Like he's your biggest fan. So man, I mean, he helped me all the way up to that point and past that point. Like as a wide receiver, I played the same position he did.
Okay.
So from a young age, like there's videos of us like running routes and him like coaching us from a really young age.
That's
which is really
awesome.
cool. So
That
it was
is
like
a
a full
great
circle
memory.
moment.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so when was it that you had your injury?
So I went through OTAs because you go for rookie minicamp in like May, right after the draft, kind of like in February. So we're there in May. You go through OTAs. I had a great couple weeks there, and then you come back for training camp in July. Around this time of year, like all the teams are, it's around this time. And I had a great training camp, and towards the end of training camp, we usually like go and practice like another team.
Okay.
Like at your facility. And the first day, it was against the Denver Broncos, and I just absolutely obliterated my knee.
No.
So in my first, it was like during a one-on-one drill.
Okay.
And my first one-on-one was against like one of their Pro Bowl safeties, and I routed him up pretty good and caught the ball. So I was feeling myself a little bit, you know?
Yeah.
Especially as like an undrafted rookie. I'm like, this is how I'm going to show them. And then the second one, I just went a little too fast and a little too hard on it, and tore everything in my knee pretty much. So
yeah, because what? You tore your ACL?
Yeah, it was ACL, MCL, meniscus, patellar tendon. So they did a lot of reconstructing. They had to take out like my hamstring tendon, my quad tendon, and like rearrange.
So there was no way after that.
Yeah, I mean, I just remember them like looking at me after and just being like, I don't know how we're going to fix this one. Cause like, it's not just ACL. Like they're very good at just like ACLs.
Yeah.
Now they can turn you around in 4 to 6 months.
Yeah.
This was like, we're going to have to like call in some like favors / like call surgeons around the states and like see who can like kind of get creative.
Yeah.
In a way. So,
God,
so that was like the worst news to me. Like right when I get there, like everything falls apart in a way. So that was like,
did you get like when you injured your knee, did you get hit by someone?
No, it was non-contact. Yeah.
What?
So I was
You
like,
don't even have anyone to be pissed off
no,
at.
there was nobody to be pissed off at. It was like,
That's
man,
terrible.
like this must be in the cards. Like God has this plan for me. I don't know what it is, but when that moment happened, I literally felt like my whole life like shifting. It sounds like super dramatic, but I just remember like laying there and just being like, oh no, you know?
Yeah. And I feel
crazy.
like, and you've described that moment as just like kind of shutting down after that.
Oh, 100%. Like, so what happened was, since I was playing such good ball, they had told me afterwards that like I was on track to make the roster, which is like really cool to hear.
Yeah.
But also like,
A lot of anger.
yeah, it's like a little bit of both. Like, wow, like I did it. Like I was going to be like, as a free agent, like I would have made the real like the team, the active roster. And then there's the other side of you where you're just like angry because like now you don't even know if you'll ever play again. But they wanted me to stay there and like be around the team and like hopefully come back. So I kind of became like their project in a way. So I had like 2 surgeries. It ended up taking 16 months to like come back. So I was there all year, lived in an apartment like on the facility grounds. It's like almost a campus in Minnesota. They have some of like the best facilities. So I was there all day, all night. Like I got so familiar with the training staff, and like I'd be in meetings and like I had like an electric scooter. So I would just be like rolling around the entire facility. And that's in that time period is when my friend like gave me a guitar and was like, hopefully this will like help the time pass. And I always loved music from a young age, but like didn't really like care about like doing it.
Yeah.
And nobody in my family does music. So that was like, I used that time as like to like learn guitar and like try to heal.
Well, I think too, that's an impossible situation. I can't imagine being around everyone doing what you want to do and you can't do it.
Exactly.
You know, it has to take a toll on your mental health for sure.
Yes.
And I know here on this podcast, we are very open about it's okay to not be okay.
Yes.
And it's okay to struggle and it's okay to admit those things. And I think that had to have been a moment where you're like, what the hell is going on in my life?
Yeah, that was definitely the darkest season of my life so far. I was just, especially, you know, I've learned to like Minnesota, but it's dark and cold. Like, have you been to Minnesota?
No, I have not. I don't really think there's a need for me to go to Minnesota.
It's
no
like,
offense.
It's like negative like 20 in like January.
That's brutal.
So like imagine you like not being able to walk very well and there's just like foot of snow like starting in October. So it's like both of those things. It was like just dark and like the sun goes down at like 3:30.
That's depressing.
So like everything together. But man, yeah, it was a really tough season. And I didn't really like know that many people up there. Obviously, like when I got the call from Minnesota, I had to pull out Apple Maps and I was like, where is that? You know what I'm saying? Because like I knew it was like somewhere over by Canada, but I didn't know where it was. So I just remember like I just didn't know anybody, and I ended up getting like really close to some teammates, finding like one of my best friends to this day, and that was like really cool to see. Like looking back.
Well,
you know?
now you look back and you're like, okay, it wasn't wasted. Like,
No,
I came out of it with something.
Yes, and you always do. Like if it's a dark season, like I truly believe this for everyone. Like it could be the worst season of your life. There's always like something that usually comes out of it. You know, you look back on it, you're like, that was needed in some way. Yeah. You know.
This episode is sponsored by Vented. Okay, so a friend of mine finally did the thing that we all keep putting off. She cleaned out her closet. Not a light tidy up either. An actual pull everything out onto the floor situation. And ladies, you know what I mean. What got her was how much of it she was never going to wear again. Pieces she kept saying she would get back to, things she bought for one event, all of it just sitting there taking up space. She got on Vented. Vented is a secondhand marketplace app that makes it easy for everyday sellers, people like you and me, to sell pre-loved fashion and earn some extra money. She told me listing on Vented was quick and simple. Once an item sold, Vented created the prepaid shipping label for her, so she wasn't standing in line trying to figure out postage. Here's the part that got me. There are no seller fees on Vented, so she kept everything she earned. Every dollar, she said it turned finally cleaning out her closet into a win instead of a chore. So what I'm asking you is, are you ready to clean out your closet and make some extra money? Download the Vented app for free and start listing. With no seller fees, you keep every single dollar that you earn. You're listening to this podcast, so I know you've got a curious mind. Here's a helpful fact you might not know yet. Drivers who switch and save with Progressive save over $900 on average. They make it super simple. Pop over to progressive.com, answer some questions, and you'll get a quick quote with coverage options tailored to your choices. Plus, you'll see which discounts you may qualify for, like the online quote discount or savings for paying in full. In fact, 99% of Progressive Auto customers earn at least one discount. See if you could save when you switch to Progressive. You'll feel good about making a savvy choice. Visit progressive.com and see if you can enjoy a little extra cash back. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates, national average 12-month savings of $946 by new customers surveyed who saved with Progressive between June of 2024 and May of 2025. Potential savings will vary. Like you said, you picked up a guitar for the first time during that time, which is awesome and insane all at once. Like to not have any family members that are in that industry or that play an instrument. And then you basically just started teaching yourself, right?
Oh, YouTube University. I mean, YouTube can teach you anything. Like, I just remember like just YouTubing everything, like what is a guitar chord? Like, and I also was like, at the same time, I thought piano was cool. So I had a little keyboard. I was kind of just like dabbling in anything and everything to pass time. Like, honestly, because like we had a pretty like college football is like hours are like 5 a.m. to like 10:30 p.m. at night every day, 7 days a week, year round.
College ball. See, I love watching college ball. I hate watching
college ball is fire.
Yeah. It's
but
amazing.
NFL, like when you get there, I remember like everyone coming out of like especially like D1, you're so used to just being around the clock. And NFL, like you have a day off, you have half days, fast Fridays, like you have a lot of time. So you have to be a professional, but like at the same time, like I had way too much time.
Yeah.
So like, you know, so I was rehabbing and then I didn't have anything else to do. So that's why like I had so much time to like learn music and like trying to learn how to sing. Like at first it was just playing the guitar and then I was like, I'm going to sing with it. And yeah.
So, and now you had a video, and it was a video that kind of like went viral, and it was you with your grandmother at her house, right?
Yes.
North Carolina. And
so yeah.
set the picture for us there.
Yeah. So I was home for Christmas and I went to go see my Nana. Her name's Nana. We call her Nana. And she's hilarious. She's just one of the funniest like Southern ladies. Like honestly, I think she's the reason why like people liked the video because of her accent and stuff, deep Southern accent. And I just set up the camera up on like this flower pot, and she has like a grand piano in her living room just for like show because she's bougie.
Yeah, we love that. I already
a
love
bougie
grandma.
queen. We love a bougie queen.
Yeah.
And I just started, I remember like learning these like 4 chords to In Case You Didn't Know by Brett Young. And she was like reading behind me and I was like, Nana, can I play the piano? And she was like, can you? And I was like, I don't know, I'll try. And I just basically started singing and that was it. Like, it's really that simple. It's a short video. And
wow.
I had just, that was like around the time when I had started to learn, probably like 2 months in. And somebody had told me to download TikTok at the time, and I didn't have TikTok. There's no reason to have TikTok. Like, when you're playing sports, like you're not really like worried about that stuff. So I downloaded it and I was like, this app is crazy. What's going on? But I just started like posting on it, and it was like one of the like, I don't even remember. I probably had like 50 followers or something. It was one of my first videos, and then I just posted it, and I remember waking up and I'm like, what is happening? Like,
TikTok is insane.
It's crazy.
The following you can grow at such a faster pace is insane.
So that's what happened. I think it got me to like 300,000 or 400,000 followers within a week.
That's insane.
Which was also crazy because I'm like, I don't know what I'm doing at all.
Yeah.
And now there's like a bunch of people like wanting me to like,
for you to
let's do this. You know what I'm saying? Let's make this happen. And I'm like, there is nothing to make happen. Like I'm still trying to come back and like make the team again eventually, you know?
Yeah.
So it was a weird like.
You're like, you felt pulled in the direction of football.
100%.
And then you saw the crazy overnight just success of people being like, but we want music.
Yes.
That's insane. And so what was your grandmother's reaction?
She literally just like right when I started singing, like if you go look up the video, like I like broke her neck, like her neck like changed like immediately in my direction, and she just like looking at me the entire video, and then right at the end she's like, Blake, that's how she like says my name, and then I just cut the video right there.
That's amazing.
But she was like, she just asked me a bunch of questions, and she like, it's funny because looking back when I was a kid, like I think that's why she has a grand piano in her living room. Like she loves music, she just loves it. And she would always try to get me to, I think she like when I was a kid, like heard me in the car and would always like tell me she thought I should sing and stuff, which was so funny because no one thought anything of it.
Yeah. Well, I think that's what I was going to ask was like, you definitely have music around you, right? Like I feel like you've said before, like your family was always playing music, like. Yeah.
I mean like,
but no one
in the car, like radio, normal stuff.
Yeah.
I would always like dance and like sing and stuff when I was a kid, but
what did your dad say when he heard you like actually sing for the first time?
Yeah. He still has those demos on his phone. Like my first ever time like recording in a microphone, like he has those to this day, and he'll like show them at like family gatherings, and I hate it.
You're like, Dad,
because like to be honest, like, and I'm really harsh on myself, but like it was not good.
It was
like, I'm gonna be real. Like, I'm glad that people thought it was like somewhat good. They must have heard through some things, but it was no bueno on this side of things for me. So he loves showing that to like torment me, but he thinks it's amazing.
Well,
so,
of course, it's your dad. Like,
so that's been pretty cool. A lot of people ask that question because they're like, coming from such a football. He's the one that like showed us football, and like that's what put food on the table for us.
Was
and
that
he's the
hard
most supportive.
for him to kind of transition you from football to music?
Like not really though. Like just because like he's an entertainer at heart, like he's the guy at like cookouts that are like standing on top of the table. Like everyone I need everyone's attention.
Yeah.
And that's kind of what being an artist is.
Yeah.
Like,
you have
and
to
so
learn.
like if I have a show or something, like he's there, like he's front row. Like if I told him to come up on stage, like he's ready at all times. Like he needs
that is hilarious.
Yeah.
I need to meet him.
And he loves telling people, like, if I'm dancing or something, I had a good show. He's like, yeah, he got that from me. Like, I would have been an artist too. Like, if I could sing too, I'd do that. Like, he's
That's
very funny.
amazing. Yeah. And how old's your dad?
He's 57.
Okay.
Yeah.
That is awesome.
Yeah.
That's really sweet.
He's crazy.
I also think too, though, with parents, right? It's like they could want, especially coming from an insane football player, you know, you could see how he could be like pushing you in that direction. For sure. But then I feel like as a parent, when you see your child just like genuinely happy and loving what they're doing, it's you don't even think twice.
Yeah, 100%.
And so when obviously that video went viral and you're still trying to make the roster, like still trying to get back to playing football. How long was it that you tried to like stretch the two?
It was so I was in Minnesota for like 3 years. Okay. So like the first 16 months were me rehabbing, and then I came back and I ended up, so we had a coaching change. So like the coaches that brought me in got fired. So we had a whole new coaching staff, and like in the football world, like you kind of like those coaches are kind of loyal to you. And so when the new coaching staff comes in, they're like, who's this kid I'm seeing all over TikTok, like trying to play on my football team? You know what I'm saying?
Oh, that's what I was going to ask.
Another uphill battle because like not only is a new head coach, like it was his first time being a head coach, Coach O'Connell. And so like he has a lot to prove too. And I kind of came into it. I remember I came back in the middle of like week 4. They had just gotten back from like London. And it was my time. I was on injury reserve, and my practice window was opening. You have 21 days to prove that you're like healthy / like good enough to make the team again.
Wow.
After being in a training room for 16 months, like people don't really talk about that. Like if you're, especially like coming from somebody who has 0 stats and like new coaching staff and everything, like you step on the field and like you have to not only prove you're good enough, but like prove you're healthy too. And like I hadn't played football at all. So like even a high school level football would feel fast to me. Yeah. So, but not let alone like I'm on the Minnesota Vikings, and like this year we went 13-4. So we're like really good. Yeah. So I just remember like my first play, I'm like, whoa, like this is moving fast. Like this is some of the best players in the world. Like, and I have to step in and like prove myself. And it was a God thing. Like he just took over. Like after one practice, I just started like playing really well. Like it was insane. So I ended up making the practice squad, and my receivers coach at the time, like he told me like after the season, like he was like, I thought for sure like you were getting cut. Like this coach does not play around, and
really
you hadn't played any football, and it was one of the craziest injuries we've seen. Yeah. So that was a God thing. Like I made the team and stayed there for the rest of the year. So that kind of held off music a little bit. Like I started to write during that time, but I was like on the team full force. Like I had a job, you know? Yeah. So, but at the time I started like writing and then also going to practice every day. And during that spring, the next spring, random artists would come into town, and like ask me to come open for them.
No way.
So like the first time I ever really sang in front of people, I was opening, for Benson Boone.
Oh, holy cow.
Which is hilarious.
That's insane.
So,
oh my gosh, my little sister loves him. It's like a whole like teen heartthrob thing right now. It's the wildest thing. He's like the new Justin Bieber of like our, you know, it's crazy.
And he, I just remember like I was like late. I didn't even really get a sound check because I had practice that day. So I just like sped downtown.
Holy cow. So like from stage. NFL practice to getting on stage.
Yeah. And it was, that was the first time I like sang in front of people. And I just remember like getting up there. I'm like, this is not what it looks like on Instagram and stuff. Like all these people are staring at me. It's not like football where you're like passively just playing a sport and they're like showing, I have to entertain these people. So that was like a learning curve too. But I just remember like falling in love with like just playing live music, like singing live for people and connecting with people and telling them about my story. And you could tell like people's eyes like lit up and like wanted to know more, and also like kind of found like safety in my story because of like things that they've been through too. And that's when like music started to like ramp up for me. And like I had like loved football my entire life, but like to be honest, like music started to like overtake it for me. Like every show that I did. And then what really happened is I had my first headline show the next summer. It was in 2023.
Okay.
It was like July something 2023, and that was like the night that it just like skyrocketed for me, where I was like, I want to do this.
Wow.
Yeah, and I was still on the Vikings.
And then August of 23, right, was when you kind of parted ways with the Vikings.
Yes.
And what was that? Was that a you decision, a them decision?
It was ultimately a them decision. Like I got cut.
Okay.
And I had a pretty good camp, but I my hamstring on the same side that they took from, like I pulled that in OTA. So I had a hamstring problem. And so it was kind of like a little bit of my mental, like fighting music, football, and then also like not fully healthy, because like I never came back fully the player I was after the injury, to be honest. I was able to like play well, but I wasn't able to be like who Blake Proehl was before.
Mm-hmm. Visit goodgirlrx.com and use code UNLOCKED15 to get 15% off at checkout. Medical care is provided by licensed physicians. Not all patients qualify. Good Girl RX is a female-focused health and wellness company built around the belief that women deserve better access to care and better conversations about their health. Through our telehealth platform, women connect with licensed medical providers from the comfort of their own home. During your virtual appointment, a doctor reviews your health history and goals, and if clinically appropriate, may discuss prescription treatment options as part of a personalized plan. Those options can include GLP-1 medications like tirzepatide, as well as wellness therapies such as NAD, depending on what your provider determines is right for you. Every treatment plan is individualized, medically guided, and based on your specific needs, not trends or one-size-fits-all solutions. I'm the founder of Good Girl RX, and this is my personal experience. For me, the biggest shift wasn't just physical. It was finally feeling heard, supported, and honestly cared for without shame. Everyone's journey is different, results vary, and not everyone qualifies, but access to real medical guidance can be life-changing. Visit goodgirlrx.com and use code UNLOCKED15 to get 15% off at checkout. Medical care is provided by licensed physicians. Not all patients qualify. Then what, in February of 24, you did American Idol?
American Idol, yeah.
Okay, and what was that like?
That was a fun time. Like, honestly, I didn't really expect anything from it. I'm kind of the guy that just like, will try it.
Okay.
And I was gaining traction online, so it was like, why not? Like,
why not get more?
Coming from like a football world and like not being in the music industry and not knowing, like most people think shows like American Idol or America's Got Talent is like the ticket.
Yeah.
So I was like, let's do it.
Yeah. So
I went out there and did that, and it was a really cool experience. Like I went way further than I thought. I wasn't necessarily like ready for a show like that, but I went for it. And it was a cool experience.
And who was there with you when you auditioned?
Nana was there.
Okay.
And that's kind of what the audition was. We like recreated the moment, the viral moment. I sang, in case you didn't know, on the piano. And she like came in. They like asked her to come in and stuff.
That's amazing.
They were like, what are you doing here if you like a football player? And I was like, my grandma told me I'm good, so I'm here. And they're like, is she here? And then they like brought her in. It was a whole situation. Yeah.
That's amazing.
Yeah, it was pretty cool.
And how far did you make it in that?
Top 24. So I was,
wow.
Yeah.
I mean, that's huge.
Yeah.
People don't realize, like, people think what they watch on TV is just like, all right, this is how it happens. No. There are thousands.
It's crazy.
Thousands of people who try out just to even get on TV.
Yeah.
And then
it was like, I think that year it was like 65,000 people auditioned or something.
Crazy.
So it was crazy.
Hey, it's good to be on a show like that to get, some notoriety and people to pay attention to you, but you do not want to win a show like that.
No.
You do not want to win a show like that.
I tell people that all the time. Like, I genuinely think like the experience was exactly what I needed from it.
Yeah.
Benson Boone was on American Idol. Did you know that?
No, I did not know that.
He was on American Idol too. A lot of people are on American Idol, and then they just like get off the show, or like they got cut off the show, and then like you never talk about it again.
That for sure. 100%.
But it was I learned a lot. Like I'm very thankful for the experience. I met some of my best friends to this day on that show. But I'm definitely like way more than American Idol.
Oh, without a doubt.
So,
and two, I think, your experience too with the judges definitely, like Katy Perry, right? At the final judgment, I think she said that she didn't think you fully believed in your own voice yet, and asked if music was only what was left after football. And that's kind of a harsh question.
It is. She can be a little harsh, honestly. But I honestly, like, I love critics like things like that. Just because, like, it does make you like wonder, like, is this what I want? And like for me, like, I mean, let's be honest, like music did start as like something to like help me get through my injury. But what you can't like measure is your experience headline shows with fans, and like creating fan relationships. And also like, my fans like I see it like all the time, every night, like how much like my music means to them, and like lyrics that I've wrote and melodies that I've wrote that have helped people get through hard seasons of their life. And like Katie can say what she wants, but like that's the measure of success to me. And like
without a doubt,
for me, like, you can get all the bells and whistles, the Grammys and all that stuff, and all the competitive side of me wants those things. But for me, the most important thing is the connection with people live in the flesh. And like,
well, I think it's also easy too for people like her who are on their high horse of like, millions and millions of, whatever, all the money, all the fans, all the records, like to be able to, I mean, 100%. I'm not a Katy Perry fan by any means.
She's got some bangers.
Don't really love what she stands for. It's just a really odd, I don't know. Not a Katy Perry fan.
I'm with you.
But, and two, I just don't like, I feel like, for instance, like Luke Bryan on that show, even if you're not good, I don't think he's really that harsh on people.
Like,
no,
he's not. He's a sweetheart for sure. And so is Lionel. Lionel and Luke, and honestly, like Katie, like in my audition was very like, she was my biggest fan because she thought I was like cute and like she had like goosebumps and all this stuff. But I mean, Luke is like definitely a sweetheart, and Lionel was extremely like wholesome and like.
I love both of them.
They're great.
Love them. And so when you were voted off, that was it was really shocking to a lot of people. I feel like a lot of people didn't see it coming. How did you see your fans react to that? I saw it coming personally. Did you
I just
really?
like wasn't like, her comment was not that out of the ordinary to me. Like, I was in a locker room like weeks before that. Like, maybe you're probably right. Like, I'm out here. Like, I shouldn't even really be here. These kids that I'm competing against have been
doing this their whole life.
They have videos from when they're 2 years old. Like, singing. I was running routes 2 weeks ago. Like, okay. You know what I'm saying? So
it makes sense.
For me, like, I was just having fun and learning,
So 2 years, no label. You did everything independently. And then you've recently signed with MCA.
Yes.
Okay. And that is, explain to people like what that means to go from independent to now signing with a big label. Yeah.
Well, I mean, I'm still learning all that stuff too, but basically it just means you get a big team, and a team that has had success
and the resources
in major amounts before. And it creates like an environment where, like, for me, like, I'm from the football, the locker room. Like, I love the camaraderie of like a team, and it's given me a team where like I can go in the office and like shoot the shit with people. And also like they're guiding me on the path to success. You know what I'm saying? And for me, it was just figuring it out like in my room in Minnesota. And now it's like people actually like working behind me and pushing me in the right direction, which is really cool to see.
And what do you think? Like, what gained you traction with this label?
Well, I mean, what do you mean? I
think just like what made them be like, okay, we want to sign you.
Yeah, I think it was the songs that I've been writing. I moved to Nashville like a year and a half ago. So, and I lived right on Broadway, full effect. Whew. And started just like writing so much. Like, I was writing pretty much double writing sessions like every day for 5 days a week. and just like really like sharpening my blade on like learning how to write. And I just wanted to like be a hit songwriter, really.
Well, that's what people don't realize is like that's where you make your money.
Yeah,
is being these songwriters.
Sure.
And
yeah.
it's so cool too. It's like because I've been in Nashville since I was like my 18th birthday. So being here 11 years now.
You got out of there 18, moved straight to Nashville.
I did. I got out.
Let's go.
And being here though, like one of my good friends, Taylor Phillips, he's insane, amazing. Like I watched him go from having nothing, working his ass off songwriting, and now he's like one of the top songwriters in country music.
So you're giving me a session. You're giving me a writing session with him?
Hey, he is all for helping people. He's like, if you're talented, I'll sit with you.
All right.
But he is, when I tell you, everyone from like Luke Combs to Morgan Wallen to like all of their #1 hits.
That's awesome.
He's most likely the guy behind it. But it took him literally,
it's a grind.
I think 8 years maybe to get there.
It is a misconception in the music industry. Like people think songwriters, like artists, like just kind of like they don't really do much. Yeah. But it's a grind. Like it's coming from football, like that transition is it's way different of a grind, I'll say, like not as physical. Yeah. I'm sure it'll get there, especially
but at least with football, it's like, you know what you have to do.
Yes,
like you have
so
the playbook.
True.
Like,
yes.
All right, I have to work out. I have to train. I have to review plays. I have to, like, you know what to do. Yeah. In music and in songwriting, it's luck of the draw. Like, yes, it's talent, but it's also who knows who can get you in the room with this person. Like being at the right place at the right time. It's much more unpredictable.
It is. That's so true.
And so it has to be hard going from someone who's like, all right, you go by the playbook to now just like, well, hopefully I'm at the right place at the right time.
You catch the ball, you get paid this, you're good. You know what I'm saying? Like music is like, you have no idea what's going on.
No idea. And so you recently just had a new single that dropped, right? Mm-hmm. And
yes, last week.
Okay.
It's called Wild Magnolia. And it's just like a up-tempo like pop country song, which is like literally the epitome of me as an artist, just like running around on stage, jumping around. And I also released a single before that called She Got It. And it kind of just like ties back to my roots of like being from North Carolina. Yeah. And growing up near like Charleston, South Carolina. My parents live there now, and just like the magnolia trees and like all that stuff, like it really just like is a kind of insight to like how I grew up and stuff like that.
That's awesome. It's fun. And so you have you're going on tour with Nico Moon, Russell Dickerson, and Jake Owen this week. Yes. So that's fun. Jake's awesome. I love him.
I actually haven't met him yet, but one of my best friends like plays golf with him and stuff, and said he's a really nice guy. He's a cool guy. Yeah. And I think a good influence at this stage in his life. Now 10 years ago, not so much. Maybe not.
But now, great. Yeah. Yeah. Like
that's cool. I'm super pumped. So fun. That's my favorite like part of being an artist is the live scene, like, and just like partying live on stage.
Just partying live on stage. Yeah. No, that's terrible. Terrible. Do you not see what has happened? Bailey Zimmerman, for example.
I love Bailey Zimmerman.
I mean, he's great when he's not drunk or stoned or trying to, sing a few notes. Like learn from your peers, okay? Okay. Let's not have those embarrassing moments to where everyone's like, I want my money back.
I got you.
Yeah,
won't do that.
Yeah, no partying, public. Literally,
I didn't mean like actual like partying.
Okay,
I meant like just like you don't have to have substance to party. Okay. You can just dance and party too.
Okay. All right. Well, let's keep it that way. Okay. I literally have friends who I know that set timers. Like they don't allow themselves to drink until like this time.
Oh, that's great.
Because they know like how it affects them. So they're like, nope, I got to get through this. And then I can start drinking.
That's
and
good.
then it won't hit me till like the end of the show. And then I'm good.
Wait, that's nice. Yeah.
That's how you have to have
that's a great like formula / technique.
Yeah, it is. That's like the old school guys have like mastered it.
Yeah. That's
the young kids
great.
Now. You guys honestly, at times, like people
what are you talking about, you guys?
Well, I'm just saying,
how old are you?
Okay, not you yet, but like sometimes like this one hit that like makes you like go skyrocketing, and then you all like act like crazy people and like all the success and the women and the things. Also stay away from that too. I've been here long enough. You know, Nashville's a small town.
Yeah.
Be careful with the
Small
women.
community.
Yeah. It's a very incestual town, you know?
Yeah.
But your dad and brother are still in the whole football world, right?
Yes. My dad is the head coach for the Battlehawks. It's a UFL team in St. Louis. And then my brother is the receivers coach for that team.
That's awesome.
Yes.
That has to be so fun for them to just be like working together.
It's fun. They also like, you know, fight with each other daily, but
of course.
they also love it.
That's amazing. Yeah. I love that. What a fun, like, dynamic family.
Yeah, it's a great dynamic. We have a good time.
Holidays have to be
very eventful.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say.
Very loud, eventful, entertaining. You'd love it.
I love that. See, there's always something that happens at my family's holidays. You never know. And that is freaking awesome. Well, thank you so much for just like coming on, sharing your story. I think it's really exciting. It's really powerful. I think it just goes to show that like you have your life mapped out for you and God kind of laughs, you know?
Yeah.
Like,
oh yeah. That's my favorite part of it all.
Football was your thing. And
it was.
Now you're doing music full time.
Yes.
And it's a pretty cool story. So where can people find you?
Yeah, I mean, they can find me. I don't have a like cool Instagram name. It's just Blake Proehl.
Okay.
It's just my name and all the social media stuff.
Instagram, YouTube, Spotify.
Everything.
Apple Music.
All streaming devices and all that cool stuff.
Anywhere you listen to music, you can find Blake. So we'll make sure to tag him and tag all of his socials so you can find him. And
thank you. But I got one more thing.
What?
My first, like my debut EP, Hearts Don't Break, comes out October 2nd.
October 2nd. It's
immaculate timing.
Exactly.
Yes.
Way to go. Come on. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you for having me.